Hey everybody, welcome back to Feed the Beast. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, I would like to get a little bit of industrial EU energy production going on here. Um, in order to do some of the stuff I want to do, in particular making a quarry. What do we need for a quarry? So I want to get the quarry plus, and in order to get that, we need all of these things, and we could do that now, but we also need a quarry itself. And to make that, we need a diamond drill. And thanks to Greg Tech, we need titanium plates for that. And to get titanium plates, we need a plate bending machine. And to get a plate making machine or something, in order to get a titanium ingot, we need to make titanium dust. And to make titanium dust, we need... Where is it here? A centrifuge. Or an electrolyzer using bauxite. Basically, it's a whole thing. So in order to do that, we're going to have to get some EU power going. And I figured the easiest way to do that, probably, is to get railcraft boiler going, pipe some of that charcoal that we got building up over here into that, instead of just putting it into that barrel or the trash can. And I'm thinking we're probably getting enough, because I've set up a... Where is it? Right here, one of these things. A dimensional anchor, which lets us... it's basically a chunk loader, because the chunk loaders from whatever that what it was. Chicken chunks aren't in the mod pack for whatever reason. But we have the dimensional anchor. So this is basically just running full power all the time now. Used to be whenever I'd log out, it would run down on charcoal, but now it's full, so that's fine. So what do we need to do? I've made up a whole bunch of steel, and we're going to need solid fuel fireboxes as well. So let's get those, because I think we can make those. We need to make some fire charges. We need 9 of them. And we're going to need... Actually, are there any furnaces in here? No. You know what? I have a whole bunch over here that I'm not using anymore. We'll just take these back. So now I have 10 furnaces, fine. We won't use one. There we go. So I think we have enough to make... Yeah, there's the 9 solid fuel fireboxes, that's what we want. Now, we also need a rolling machine, because we need to make some steel plates. Oh, and wood. For whatever reason, it's not properly crafting planks automatically. Oh. That's the one I want. There we go. So we need 4 of those. We need to make one of these guys. Actually, well, I've already made it. We probably had a spare one. There we go. Rolling machine. And we're also going to need... Oh, what is that thing called? Let's just look at Railcraft. The multi-block thing for making power is called... Right there. Steam turbine housing. So for that we need a whole bunch of plates, and we also need these things. That's pretty expensive. But I think we have enough to make them. So we're also going to need high-pressure boilers. For that we need 2 steel plates, and I think we're going to need... okay, so the steam turbine uses 320 steam per tick. And each of these puts out 20 per tick. So we need at least 16, but since we're going to... So we're going to need 18. So we're going to need 36 of these. And to make these... 36 divided by 4 is 9. So we just need 36 of these things. Okay, 36 steel ingots. I think. Alright. So let's get those cooking. Where's the spider? There he is. Where'd you spawn? So that is powered. Make me up those. So for the steam turbine, which was where? There. Okay, so we need 4 for 3, and we need 1, 2, 3, 12. So we need 16 steel plates for that. So we should be able to just add 16 more to this. And there we go. So that is all of the high-pressure boilers we need. And now we're also going to need steel blocks. 16 of them. Which I hope I made enough steel to make those. There we go. So, steel. Yeah, we should have enough to make 16 of these, I think. Oh yeah, we got lots. Made way more steel than we needed. So these are like that. Boom. Nice. Okay, so that's all set up. I've already got some tesseracts. We're going to need some item ducts. Oh, really? Have I used up all the item ducts? I guess I'll show you down here. So I set up this stuff. Just kind of a quick pulverizing and smelting system. It is set up that you could do some of it from within the AE system itself. Like, these things are hooked up, and I put the recipes in here. So you can craft it from within there, but I've also got these two chests. So this side is the furnaces. You put something in here, it gets sucked out, goes down into that chest. That chest puts it into the tesseracts, and it goes to all the furnaces. Same deal on this side with the pulverizer. But I guess I used up all the item ducts doing that. How much lead do we have? And item ducts is what, 10? Yeah, so let's get 60 of those. Let's also get some glowstone. So each glowstone can fill up 5. Each glowstone block can fill up 5 pipes if we want to make the quick item ducts, I think. Should end up with 5 or 1,000 millibuckets over here. I think, yeah, thereabouts. Okay, so we'll get those filling up. We're gonna have to set up the tesseract over here to pump out charcoal, and I'm wondering if maybe we should just replace the barrel or the trash can. I guess it doesn't really matter, because everything would be going to the trash can now. So we'll replace the trash can. Where are we going to set this up? Maybe at a... Well, I don't want to do a temporary spot, because then we're going to have to fill that thing up again. We are going to need an aqueous accumulator, though, which I do not have. Turn that guy off. I don't know why he was on. So we're going to need an aqueous accumulator. Nope, that's not how you spell aqueous. How many of these things do I have? None. So I need one of these. One of these. Not going to give me that recipe. Alright. A tin gear. 2 of them. There we go. Aqueous accumulator. No buckets. Maybe I have one over here. I don't want to make an additional bucket if I don't need to. Oh, yep, there's some. Oh, and I had one in my inventory. Ah, there we go. I can grab these. Come on, make your source block. Okay, we're fine there. Just waiting on this, which should just be another second. A little bit of lag. There we go. Okay, so 60 impulse item ducts. Where are we going to put this thing? I'm thinking over here. You know what? We'll put it here and we'll work out how it's going to look later. So we're going to need to put... let's clear a spot here. Put down the water. Put the aqueous accumulator in the middle of that. Put the fuel boxes on top. There we go. There we go. So that should be... Yeah, it's filling up with water. That should be enough to hold all of the stuff that we needed to. We'll put a tesseract there. And what do we have as already options? Okay, so we'll put this one as charcoal, I guess. What are we using up so far? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will be called charcoal, just in case I want to do anything with it. There we go. Item receive only, yes. Okay. Do I have any... Oh yeah, I do have a whole bunch of barrels, don't I? I can put another one down there to collect some more charcoal. For no real reason. So we got a barrel. Let's go... Actually, let's put down the item ducts. We'll do that. Okay. Now, it should automatically pump everything in there. If it can, we'll put the barrel... there, I guess. I wonder if this thing will draw from that barrel. I don't know, because it can draw from inventories that are adjacent to it, but I wonder if that counts. If so, maybe I'll just do away with this entirely, hide this underground, and just have it pump it into the barrel. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I'm going to put that there. And we'll put a trash can there. That should be fine. Take some of these with us. If it will... There we go. So this can go away. Pop the tesseract next to that, disconnect it from those. That's all fine. Item mode, send. Clear those. Send charcoal. Is it sending charcoal? So to be honest, I guess I don't know how fast it would be sending. Oh, you know what? It's not going to send any because it's all going into that barrel, isn't it? Let's disconnect that. Yeah. There we go. Turn off that. There we go. Bring some more of those with me. So theoretically, should be coming over here now. This guy's receiving items, the other one's sending items. Put some of the charcoal in there and see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Now it's starting to receive some. Cool. If I put that in there, is it going to draw from it? Doesn't appear so. Because it should... Well, actually, it might not. No, it's just not going to draw from that barrel. Alright, fine. Anyway, so this needs to heat up. Then it'll start putting out some steam. I'm going to wait until it starts heating up, and then I will be right back. Alright, so this has reached 100 degrees Celsius, so it is going to keep heating up. Probably, I think, to 1,000 it goes. But it's already producing steam now. So, we could start piping it out, although I think we have to wait for the steam to get up to the halfway point before it'll actually start putting it out. But we can get things set up here now. I guess we'll just put it... Do we want to put it next to it or on top of it? I'm going to say on top of it, because if we're going to put machines, we're probably going to want them near this, so we can kind of extend this off this way and have another section for machines over here. Although we're right at the top of the cave over here, too. Whatever. We'll figure it out. So let's go up 2. I'll put the steam turbine there. There we go. Now I need a rotor. And I've already put the recipes for the rotor in here. So if we ask it to craft one, should just start doing it. Hopefully, oh, didn't run out of steel. Good. How much steel do we have left? A fair bit. I think we could make 2 or 3 more rotors out of that. So if we put that in there, output's currently 0, but once we start piping the steam in, is it going to automatically start putting out once it gets to there? Or are we going to have to get some servos going? I think it'll automatically put out. Do I have any hardened glass? I do. You know what? Let's make... Let's make some opaque ones. Or not opaque ones, but clear ones, so we can actually... fluid duct. That's the one I want. Make some clear ones so we can actually see it going if it goes. Oop. There we go. Getting closer, and then once this gets going, so in order to make the quarry, what are we going to need? So to make titanium, we need titanium ingot, but in order to make that, we need titanium dust, we need to smelt that. Or we could do it in an induction smelter, but we still need the titanium dust, and to get that... we need to centrifuge, dirty pile of titanium, which we don't have, bauxite, which I found some of in the forest, kind of over there. Let's look at bauxite. What can we do with the ore? We could smash it down with a hammer. Or we could macerate it for even more. Or we could use an industrial grinder, which seems like the obvious thing to do, because then we get the 8 that we would get from the macerator, plus we get the little tiny pile of titanium dust, and little tiny pile of titanium dust gets basically an extra titanium dust. So I think we'll try to do that. So what do we need for the industrial grinder? Oh, and that's a multi-block, isn't it? Max EU in. This only puts out 100, I think. But for this, we need a whole bunch of things. Stainless steel machine hull, that shouldn't be too hard to make. Diamond grinder, which requires more steel. Or is this even a multi-block? Might not be. Might just be a regular block. We also need a pump. And an industrial electrolyzer, which requires various things. Basic machine casing. I might put all these things into the AE crafter. Might just make it that much easier. Oh, it is automatically putting out. Okay. Should this not have an output? It's the only setting it can have. You know what? Let's make an MFSU. Otherwise, we're just wasting power. How do we make an MFSU? Oh, we need things. For a Lapitron crystal requires lapis dust. And that requires... How do you make an energy crystal? I guess this is the only way to make it. Oh, how do we make energium dust? Redstone and ruby dust. How do we make ruby dust? Pulverizing rubies. Or we can centrifuge dirty ruby dust. Do we have any rubies in here? No. But I think I do have some. Somewhere. There's emerald. Ruby. 1. Cinnabar sapphire. Emery. Oop. That went somewhere. There we go, 3 of them. None in there. None in there. None in there. So I have pulled some out of somewhere. But I don't know where. And that's all I apparently have. Oh, nope. 5 of them. So that's not nearly enough ruby dust to make that. So I'm going to have to go figure out where we get ruby dust. Although, assuming this thing should be outputting, and it's just not because there's nowhere to output it to at the moment. Maybe that's not a problem. What about an MFE? What does that require? Also those things, okay. Tweaked item Recipe from Darkcraft because it is imbalanced with vanilla IC2. Okay. So there was a recipe that was easier for those, but it's gone. What about a bat box? So we can just test this. That requires batteries. And that requires tin plates. And tin plates. Can we just make one with the rolling machine? Theoretically, we could. Let's try that. Tin. So we're going to need several. We'll just make up 16 of them, I guess. Not going to work. Alright, fine. So I guess we won't do that. So I guess we're going to have to get a rolling machine. Or we could just make that hammer. No, let's just make the hammer. So tin plate theoretically requires iron hammer. And of course I don't have a stick. Why would I have sticks? Get some iron. Get that hammer. Let's just look at this quickly again here. So to make the battery, we need 4 of those, okay. And we need 3 batteries for the bat box, so we'll make more than we need. Oh no, wait, we need 1 more. There we go. So we have 12 tin plates. We also need tin cable. Oh, and that's a whole thing. What do we need to make a cutter? Cutter is iron plates with iron ingot. Well, we have that hammer. I bet we can make iron plates with that, can't we? Yeah, we can. We only need... Oh no, we need 3. And you know what? While we're in here, we're going to need 1 more tin plate. So we'll do that. So the cutter is like this. And the tin plate is like that, gives us tin cable. We only want the 1. Now we're going to need rubber. Gives us that. Get those tin plates back, put them like that, get some redstone. Get us 3 batteries. Bat box. Insulated tin cable, all that. Okay, so wood. Batteries. We're going to need another tin cable. Great. Sweet. Come on. Because we used up all the tin cable that we had making the actual batteries. There we go. Might as well just make it all up. There we go. So, wood. Batteries. Bat box. You know what, while we're in here, how do we make glass fiber cable energium dust? Crap. Well, maybe if we just slap this guy next to this thing, it'll explode, I'm gonna guess. It's filled up. That gets up to... Okay, so that's actually not bad. If it has nowhere to output the power, it won't use up rotor quality. So that's actually pretty good. We can just keep this thing running. It's not going to run down the rotor, but we can get power. So that's something. I thought this thing would explode too, because I think that puts out a fairly high EU per tick. Anyway, I think we're going to end the episode here. So once again, I'm Nightcat. Thank you for watching. Next episode, we will get some of those machines going. So I'll see you next time. Take care.